2, 3. A sudden memory breaks the stillness here, drifting soft through the parlor gloom. Outside the golden birch trees sway beyond this quiet firelit room. A hush rests over the garden path where summer's final petals lie, as twilight paints the frost-kissed hills beneath an amber-tinted sky. Listen closely to the gentle breeze moving through the slumbering trees. Time slows down its steady pace, leaving warmth inside this place. Lantern light on frozen moss, counting every season's loss. Yet autumn wraps the world in gold, a quiet story softly told in whispers soft and tones so low. We watch the steady evening glow. A lone robin alights upon the bench, shaking dust from feathered wings. The porch lamp flickers on the stone to welcome what the twilight brings. Another quiet thought stirs in the mind of April rains and blooming clover, while winter breathes its frosty sigh. Now that the harvest days are over, listen to the soft brushed snare, whispering warmth in the chill night air. Every leaf that hits the ground makes a gentle sacred sound. The world is folding into rest, safe within nature's quiet chest. Lantern light on frozen moss, the season turns, no need for words, only the rustle of late autumn birds. Softly now the shadows grow, rest easy in the evening glow. It glows upon the polished clock face, and winter's chill will softly pass away. I picture us in decades yet to come, beside a window bathed in golden day. The snow will melt against the garden wall, and green shoots linger where the shadows fall. The pendulum swings, slow and sweet, a steady rhythm for two resting feet. Years from now, the orchards will bloom again. We will sip our tea and listen to the rain, when April whispers through the quiet trees. We will hold the simple warmth of memories, a distant season waiting down the line, where nature blooms in its eternal time. The mantle clock ticks onward through the dark, while future summers gather in the park. I see the maples turning soft and bright, just like a promise resting in the night. Years from now, the orchards will bloom again. We will sip our tea and listen to the rain, when April whispers through the quiet trees. We will hold the simple warmth of memories, a distant season waiting down the line, where nature blooms in its eternal after slumber holds a dream of May, a gentle evening, just a thought away. 8 ticks softly in the dim lit space, future blossoms in a quiet place, a quiet jazz, a slow serene retreat. Springtime waits where love and patience meet. Woven linen rubs against my thumb, unraveling a thread from years ago. Suddenly the present moment goes numb, and orchard winds begin their quiet blow. I feel the heavy drape of summer dress moving through high grass beside the stream. The texture pulls me backward through the haze to simple green and sunlit afternoon days. We sat beneath the weeping willow tree, with blossoms falling soft upon our knees, the scent of clover drifting through the trees. A simple stitch can hold a memory and bring the warmth of summer back to me. Rough cotton sleeve against the weathered bark, where we would carve our initials long ago, before the shadows lengthened into dark and winter brought its first quiet snow. The fabric holds the rustle of the leaves, the whispers that we traded in the shade. The weave remembers what the heart forgets, a golden light with 0 small regrets. Now October chills the window pane, the fire burns low upon the hearth, yet touching this old cloth brings back the rain that washed the springtime earth. The seasons turn inside a single thread, where all those gentle words were softly said. We sat beneath the weeping willow tree, with blossoms falling soft upon our knees, the scent of clover drifting through the trees. A simple stitch can hold a memory and bring the warmth of summer back to me. Smooth the hem and let the needle rest. The afternoon is leaning to the west. Nature keeps her seasons in the weave, a warm flashback I never want to leave. Whisper softly to the quiet air. 1, 2, 3. Yesterday you mentioned that the garden was quietly preparing for a rest. I noticed how the sparrows in the yard end their chatter as the light leans to the west. A single yellow apple on the bough, a spider web that glitters on the fence. The patio is still and empty now, and every little shadow makes good sense. The breeze turns over pages in the grass, while afternoon cools down behind the glass. A coat hook holding up a heavy sweater, dry blue hydrangeas leaning in a vase. A postman leaving one handwritten letter, the way the sunlight shifts across your face. It is is the small observation, soft and slow, that keep the quiet season in a glow.
Yeah, yesterday you spoke about the chill, and now I see the steam above my tea. A solitary acorn on the sill, a robin watching down from the oak tree.
The porch light flickers on a little early, a folded blanket resting on the chair, the wood smoke from a chimney rising curly, a trace of cinnamon lingering in the air. The clock ticks like a gentle jazz refrain as 3 small raindrops tap against the pane. The coat hook holding up a heavy sweater, dry blue hydrangeas leaning in a vase, a postman leaving one handwritten letter, the way the sunlight shifts across your face. It is the small observation, soft and slow, that keep the quiet season in a glow. Nothing grand needs to happen anymore, just tiny gifts that settle on the floor, a mossy stone, a pine cone turned around, such quiet treasures waiting to be found. Yesterday you said the world grows still, and so it rests right on our windowsill, a warm teacup, a simple place to sit, and all the gentle evening lanterns lit. The quiet season, piece by peaceful piece. A silver teaspoon sits beside my tea, reflecting winter coming through the pane. The garden dims in quiet shades of gray, and softly washes out the autumn stain. I turn the handle slowly in my hand and watch the frost creep up the kitchen glass. The clock ticks slow just like I always planned, as golden months surrender and then pass. The seasons whisper secrets to the floor, a gentle rustle of the changing year. I do not ask for summer anymore, when soft winter finds me sitting here. It takes its time and settles in my chest, a warm nostalgia whispering of rest. The brass lamp glows against the fading light, a pine cone rests upon the maple cloth. The cold outside begins its silent flight, as soft as wings upon a winter moth. The seasons whisper secrets to the floor, a gentle rustle of the changing year. I do not ask for summer anymore, when soft winter finds me sitting here. It takes its time and settles in my chest, a warm nostalgia whispering of rest. I count the rings inside the fallen pine and think of springs I gathered long ago, The memory of April still is mine. Beneath this heavy blanket made of snow, the spoon cools down, the steam turns into air. Another winter, sitting in my chair. Just me, the quiet, and the changing breeze, resting slow among the sleeping trees. An expert in ocean parts the hush, a quiet recollection of July. Outside the leaded pane, the sudden flush of sunset pales across a charcoal sky. The garden beds lie tucked beneath the frost, where crimson dahlias faded weeks ago. No single golden afternoon is lost, it only slumbers underneath the snow. The copper kettle hums a steady tune, while shadows stretch across the cedar floor. We watch the pale and slender afternoon slip slowly underneath the kitchen door. And nature takes a long and easy breath, a velvet whisper on the sleeping hill. There is no hurry in this gentle death, just quiet life that lingers warm and still. The season turns a slow and dusty page and rests a moment on the parlor stage. The robin left its nest beside the eaves. The birch trees stand like silver in the gloom. A gentle breeze stirs up the fallen leaves and carries pine scent to the cozy room. The woolen, the resting across your knees, holds all the heat of summers long gone by. Listen to the rhythm of the wind outside, a muted trumpet singing through the trees, where memory and twilight gently glide to set a resting heart completely at ease. The parlor settles down, the cold wind blows beneath the quiet snow. The garden knows softly now, just softly now. Pale honey gleam paints the pavement tonight, shifting the plum as the daylight goes low. Pardon me, neighbor, I noticed you pause, watching the maple tree drop its dark gold. You sit on the left, I will sit on the right, breathing the air that is turning to cold. The wind carries stories of winter approaching. It brushes our coats with a gentle intent. We are two strangers just passing the hour, sharing the cedar and cinnamon scent. Do you see how the late autumn sky softly changes from bruised velvet blue into delicate peach? We don't need to hurry or speak of our troubles, just watching the branches lean into their reach. The seasons go whispering past us like old friends with lessons that nature is patient to teach. You offer a nod and a small knowing smile, pointing your glove toward the geese in the air. They fly in a ribbon that pulls toward the south, leaving a stillness we quietly share. You tell me the winter was harsher last decade. I say that the frost always cleanses the square. The afternoon softens to lavender shadows, a slow jazz of leaves softly scraping the stone. Two travelers pause on one wooden bench seat, finding a comfort in being alone. Do you see how the late autumn sky softly changes from bruised velvet blue into delicate peach? We don't need to hurry or speak of our troubles, just watching the branches lean into their reach. The seasons go whispering past us like old friends with lessons that nature is patient to teach. A stranger today, but a companion in quiet, remarking how birch trees prepare for the snow. We gather the light in the fold of our sweaters before it is time for us both to just go. The street lamp clicks on with the whisper of yellow. You button your collar, I nod in good night. Thank you for sharing the turn of the season under this fading and beautiful light. Grapevine needles and the chilly air, warming as the late sun fades away. Clara walks along the gravel track, watching blue jays greet the end of day. She adjusts her knitted woolen shawl, tending to the garden by the wall. The wind carries cinnamon and cedar bark, a gentle hush before the coming dark. She pauses near the quiet row of pines, reading autumn in the fading lines. November whispers through the forest trees, taking summer back by soft degrees. Nature folds her golden wings to sleep, leaving gentle memories to keep. She smiles into the quiet afternoon, knowing frost will paint the garden soon. Sweet crushed apples linger on the breeze, falling soft into the dampened grass. Arthur waits beside the orchard gate, counting robin redbreasts as they pass. Together now they watch the shadows grow, listening to the evening soft and low. The wind carries woodsmoke from a distant hearth, tracing patterns on the cooling earth. They linger near the fading marigold, gently waiting for the night to fold. November whispers through the forest trees, taking summer back by soft degrees. Nature folds her golden wings to sleep, leaving gentle memories to keep. smiles into the quiet afternoon, knowing frost will paint the garden soon. No sudden rush, no hurried words to say, just autumn bowing to the end of day. The earth turns slowly in its velvet gown as red leaves softly settle down. The smell of cedar lingers in the air. Two weathered coats, a peaceful pair. Nature rests her head upon the stone as winter finds a quiet home. Heavy mahogany presses into carpet wool as golden light falls across the floor. I hold a quiet thought of 23, a girl who ran through April's rain once more. You worried when the cherry petals fell and thought the winter meant the end of green. If I could whisper through the fading fog, I would hand you all the quiet that I have seen. Do not rush the changing of the breeze. The maples learn to rest before they sleep. Every season has a gentle promise, a softer truth that older heartstrings keep. You will turn out fine, my hurried friend, when autumn comes to kiss the quiet bend. Remember how you fought the August heat and feared the shadow of a cloudless sky. Now frost settles softly on the glass, a velvet blanket as the year goes by. The cedar tree outside still knows my name. It grew in silence while you chased your dreams. Do not rush the changing of the breeze. The maples learn to rest before they sleep. Every season has a gentle promise, a softer truth that older heartstrings keep. You will turn out fine, my hurried friend, when autumn comes to kiss the quiet bend. Time is not a river meant to drown. It is a garden waiting for the rain. I sit here now and smile at who you were, knowing love was worth the gentle pain. Rest your boots, young heart, the winter is warm. The chair holds us both now. Sleep well tonight. Frayed yellow flannel rests against my wrist. Rough weave of cotton worn by 50 years. One gentle touch and suddenly the mist of an old April afternoon appears. I feel the damp chill in the mountain pine and smell wet soil where yellow violet grows. Your quiet hand was slipping into mine before the valley hit the winter snows. The thread is thin, the color faded low, yet every knot retains that evening glow. Seasons don't leave us, they settle in the cloth, tucked in the stitches like a winter moth. A brush of warm wool, a whisper in the grain, and I am standing in that orchard rain. Time rolls away, gentle late August grass, the sound of crickets singing down the day before the shadows let the summer pass. A hint of pine smoke trapped within the thread brings back the river glowing gold and white, where maple branches arched above our head and daylight drifted with the turning tide. Seasons don't leave us, they settle in the cloth, tucked in the stitches like a winter moth. A brush of warm wool, a whisper in the grain, and I am standing in that orchard rain. Time rolls away, gentle and slow, inside the warmth of long ago. The years weave tighter than a woolen coat, a quiet tapestry the heart receives. I hear a blue jay throw a solitary note across a meadow buried under leaves. Fingers on flannel, soft and worn, a quiet afternoon reborn. The rain has stopped, the light stays warm. Rest here a while, safe from the storm. Dry oak leaves scrape across the curb outside, a gentle rustle in the cool gray air. I poured 2 cups before the steam could hide, and left your favorite cushion on the chair. The wind is turning north again, my friend. It pulls the final gold down from the trees. Come sit with me before the daylight ends, and rest your weary heart upon the breeze. The seasons whisper softly to the street, they tell us how the quiet years go by. There is no rush when old companions meet, just woolen tea beneath an autumn sky. You know the world moves faster every day, but here with you the moments learn to stay. A bicycle bell chimed 4 blocks away, a familiar sound that drifted through the screen. The porch light glows against the fading day, where shadows dance in copper and pale green. The seasons whisper softly to the street, they tell us how the quiet years go by. There is no rush when old companions meet, just woolen tea beneath an autumn sky. You know the world moves faster every day, but here with you the moments learn to stay. Remember when we thought the winter cold would last forever in our younger years? Now autumn comes in velvet and in gold, and leaves us nothing left to give to tears. The broom keeps sweeping on the pavement now, the kettle sighs its tender, peaceful hum. Rest your shoulders, let the evening bow. Winter is sweet whenever you have come. Amber illumination spills along the bench, where you sit quietly beneath the birch tree. The autumn breeze carries a chilly drench. Excuse me, friend, is the sea free? You smile and nod, pointing to the wood, a simple space where shadow used to stand. Notice how the honey glow turns to rose as September gently draws to a close. We watch the maple leaves drift softly down, two quiet travelers in a quiet town. You tell me winter comes too fast these days. I say the light is such a lovely way, a shared warm quiet as the seasons turn. Simple truths that older hearts relearn. Copper rays catch the edges of your coat. You offer half a peppermint from your pocket. A passing flock leaves a high fading note. Time tucks the year away like a golden locket. You ask me if I recall snowfall long ago, when pine trees hum with quiet tales of white. Notice how the golden hue settles deep before the garden drifts away to sleep. We watch the maple leaves drift softly down, two quiet travelers in a quiet town. You tell me winter comes too fast these days. I say the light is such a lovely way, a shared warm quiet as the seasons turn. Simple truths that older hearts relearn. We do not need names to share these twilight hours, or speak of faded summer flowers. Just soft jazz footsteps on the parkway stone, two friendly strangers feeling less alone. The saffron glow gives way to velvet night. Thank you for sitting in this lovely light. Rest well, my friend, rest well. Temper thin cinnamon drifted slowly through the orchard path. Clara pulled her woolen cardigan tight around her frame. The crisp autumn air carried memories of October past as golden leaves settled down without a single name. She listened close to the whispering trees, reading the quiet in a soft evening breeze. Seasons turn in a slow, patient dance, giving the hillside another sweet chance. Nature softly breathes a familiar song, right where her quiet heart belongs. Roasted walnuts warm the hearth inside the kitchen door. Arthur swept the porch while twilight rested on the stone. A fragrant drift of dried lavender brushed the wooden floor, welcoming the peaceful dusk that they had always known. Seasons turn in a slow, patient dance, giving the hillside another sweet chance. Nature softly breathes a familiar song, right where her quiet heart belongs. Every change aging month brings a gentle old friend, an endless circle that will never really end. The cedar wood, the lingering time, all keeping time with the soft, simple rhyme. Sweet wood smoke drifting across the creek. Clara smiles before she goes to sleep. The evening grows still and deep. You said yesterday the maple turns first, right by the rusted iron gate. Today a single copper leaf fell loose, accepting its soft and silent fate. A cardinal taps on the cedar post. The early frost is thin as glass. A spider thread swings in the chill, stretched out above the sleeping grass. I hold my breath and take it in, the gentle shift of autumn breeze. The world is whispering its secrets now beneath the bowing birch trees. There is peace in the little things, in the yellowing rim of a host, a leaf, in the way the mist clings to the hedge, a quiet joy beyond all grief. Every small detail marks the year, whispered soft, so the heart can hear. A lone acorn rests in the moss, dipped in a tiny cap of brown. The robin hops 3 steps, then stops, watching the thistledown drift down. A puddle reflects a woolly cloud. The air smells faintly of cool wet stone. The porch light flickers in the dusk, warming the wood we call our own. I hold my breath and listen close to shadows lengthening on the wall. The world is slowing down its tempo, answering the quiet call. There is peace in the little things, in the yellowing rim of a host, a leaf, in the way the mist clings to the hedge, a quiet joy beyond all grief. Every small detail marks the year, whispered soft, so the heart can hear. No grand fanfare when seasons change, just brush strokes light and slow, a dusting of white along the path, a robin knowing where to go. We watch the garden rest its sighs underneath the twilight skies. You were right about the maple tree, its highest branches turn to gold. The quiet story in the quiet garden, waiting softly to be told. Just small details in the quiet garden. The smooth gray riverstone rests right beside my half-filled cup. I brought it home 3 May times back, before the creek ran up. Now autumn paints the window pane in shades of quiet rust, and every breeze outside the door sings softly to the dust. I turn the pebble in my palm, it feels so cool and round. It knows the sea secret way the years fall softly to the ground. Listen close, the chill comes in, the cedar branches sigh. Summer slipped away like smoke under an amber sky. I sit right here and breathe it through as seasons drift and turn. There is a gentle peace inside the lessons winter learn. The maple tree stands half bare now, her golden dress undone. I watch a lone brown leaf descend to catch the fading sun. My rocking chair begins to sway, a light beat on the floor. I hold the memory of the moss beside the river shore. I trace the ridges on the stone and hear the water flow. It brings me back to quiet times I thought were long ago. Listen close, the chill comes in, the cedar branches sigh. Summer slipped away like smoke under an amber sky. I sit right here and breathe it through as seasons drift and turn. There is a gentle peace inside the lessons winter learn. No need to hurry through the dark, the frost will do its part to tuck the sleeping seeds away safe within nature's heart. And like the forest, I am still content to let things rest. A quiet mind, a cup of tea is how I am most blessed. The river stone reclaims the cold, the evening shadows creep. I whisper back a warm good night before the garden sleeps. Softly now, before the garden sleeps. Sturdy oak legs bear my body today, pressing deeply into the warm wool rug. I sit with a pen suspended in air, thinking of you in your restless May. Running through clover with sun on your shoulders, terrified winter would steal all the bloom. Listen closely now, my hurried young friend. The forest knows how to surrender its leaves. You do not need to outrun the twilight or panic when swallows fly south. Every cold meadow yields to the spring, and the quietest streams reach the sea. Do not fear the slow turning of years, for the shadow of evening is sweet. The autumn brings peace you can never foresee. So rest your swift feet in the grass.
Remember how fiercely you grieved for the frost, fearing the gardens would never wake up. Now this heavy armchair supports all my years, while maple leaves drift past the quiet glass frame. I wish I could whisper across 40
a blanket, not grief. You sprinted so fast through the orchard in youth, anxious to harvest the fruit before fall. If you could see how the moss warms the stone, you would sit in the clover and smile, trusting the rhythm of earth in its time. Put down your worry, small runner of spring. The chair holds me gently, the tea is still warm. The seasons are kind in the end. The seasons are kind, my dear child. Who keeps the ledger of the summer's vanishing? A brush ne'er soft beneath the drifting breeze. An oak leaf turned amber before I noticed the change. Steam rises from my mug, floating toward the ceiling beam. Did the sparrows leave yesterday or late last week? Time bends around a warm cup of chicory tea. The radiator clicks like a steady heart. Frost on the glass edge, drawing silver lace. My mind wandering out into the orchard again, where apple branches bow under chilly gray space. It drifts and it wanders, the turning of things. A whispered soprano that winter winds bring. No answers required for the sky or the spruce, just wool on my shoulders and letting time lose. A gentle, soft cadence, a slow-moving rhyme, just sitting right here in the lap of old time. The moss on the porch steps looks greener in rain. Why do forgotten years feel like gentle friends now? I remember a red scarf from long, long ago. Or was it dark blue? It kept out the gale just the same. The neighbor's chimney curls a faint gray plume, scent of burning maple settling in the room. It drifts and it wonders, the turning of things. A whispered soprano that winter winds bring. No answers required for the sky or the spruce, just wool on my shoulders and letting time loose. A gentle, soft cadence, a slow-moving rhyme, just sitting right here in the lap of old time. The bass note vibrates slow through the floorboards. Autumn into winter, winter into green. Nothing stays broken, it only rearranges. Listen to the saxophone breathe in between. A quiet permission to simply fade out. No need to figure what the clouds are about. Who holds the light when the twilight descends? Nobody knows, nobody needs to know. Just the quiet jazz of the late November snow. Whisper it soft, whisper it slow. Snow falling on moss, just let it go. 4 o'clock rests on the brass tile today, and I am looking forward through the years. I picture how the porch will look in May, when time has washed away our lingering fears. You will be resting in the armchair there, a woven blanket laid across your knees, with lavender floating through the afternoon air, and soft wind whispering in the maple trees. Time moves so candles falling on the street. I hear the future jazz, subdued and low, where all are quiet, tomorrow's me. We shall watch the Dahlias bend their heads when summer gives its golden keys to fall. We will trace the sunlight on the garden beds and listen to the robin's final call. No need to hurry, no need to look away, just you and I inside that peaceful day. The mental clock will whisper 6:30. The teacups resting on the wooden tray, and softly in the stove the pine wood sticks will hum a tune from far and far away. We will talk of winters that we weathered well, and how the spring returned to heal the ground, content with every story left to tell, while twilight wraps the silent hills around. Decades from now, beside the garden screen, we'll feel the breeze of late September blow. The world outside will be a calm routine, and we will smile because we loved it so. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, time drifting slow. We shall watch the Dahlias bend, sitting warm at autumn's end, in the quiet golden glow. Distant trolley bell begins to ring down on the damp and quiet avenue. You lean your head back listening to the chime as chilly autumn fog creeps slowly through. The street sweeper hums his gentle song, a sound we both have known for 40 years. The leaves are turning rust and gold tonight. The garden beds are settling in for sleep. I watch you warm your hands against the mug and hold the peaceful quiet that we keep. When October speaks to you, my friend, in whispers soft as fallen willow leaves, we do not need to rush the afternoon or count the moments harvest time receives. Just listen to the season slow its pace and rest right here in autumn's warm embrace. A bicycle spoke ticks along the curb where yellow ginkgo carpet fills the lane. You point outside toward the frosted hedge and watch your raindrops trickle down the pane. The world moves fast beyond our heavy door, but time slows down inside this quiet room. We watch the summer roses fade away. We saw the swallows fly to warmer skies. Yet every season brings a different grace, reflected in your calm and steady eyes. When October speaks to you, my friend, and whispers soft as fallen willow leaves, we do not need to rush the afternoon or count the moments harvest time receives. Just listen to the season slow its pace and rest right here in autumn's warm embrace. Another trolley passes in the street. The night is settling in just right. Where does the river store its summer light? Once the first amber leaf touches the bank, I watch a lone pine needle float away, drifting past forgotten stones, sinking slowly. The kettle whistles softly in the kitchen, or was that just the porch door swaying? Time bends like birch boughs under heavy mist, green turning yellow, yellow fading to dusk, and my mind wanders off down the lane, following a trail of fallen acorns, asking the moss how many winters it has known, receiving only silence in reply. Gently the earth holds its breath between the turns, a quiet jazz played by the evening chill. April blossoms lost in October wool, shadows lengthening across the rug, just whispering secrets to the firelight as the world softly changes its skin. The clouds remember where they rained last year. A tea stain on the saucer looks like a map of the valley. Remembering the wild berry bushes by the fence, how sweet they tasted under the August sky. Now the garden rests beneath a quilt of frost, and I am sitting here thinking of nothing at all. Yep, thinking of everything that ever bloomed. My thoughts drift like smoke through the chimney, disappearing into the blue twilight, asking the crows where the warmth went, watching them fly beyond the hill. Gently the earth holds its breath between the turns, a quiet jazz played by the evening chill. April blossoms lost in October wool, shadows lengthening across the rug, just whispering secrets to the firelight as the world softly changes its skin. Spring was a promise made in a hurry. Summer was a lover who couldn't stay. Autumn is a friend who sits beside you in the dark. And winter is just sleep with open eyes. Listen to the wind and the chimney flue. Where does the river store its summer light? No answer comes, but the teacup is still warm. The seasons turn without a single word, and so do I, softly into the night, so softly into the night.